proud to bring you tonight's featured game on State Farm Prep Sports. TAB award-winning veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team are standing by to take you to the game. Now, let's get to tonight's prep game on News Radio WGNS.
And a pleasant good evening to you. And it is pleasant tonight, just about right for baseball. And we're live here from Oakland High School, where tonight we'll have the battle between the Oakland Patriots and the Rockvale Rockets. I'm John Dinkins, along with my partner of Too Many Years to Count on the Primetime Sports Countdown to First Pitch, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if you've been injured, you can call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. We're about ready here. The umpires are ready, and they're doing the starting lineup. So, Brian, we're going to have to hurry tonight.
Yes, we are. So let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineup. Batting second, batting third, Sam Jones, the third baseman. It's Jacob Fowler, cleanup batter tonight, first baseman. Riley Fowler will bat fifth and DH. It's Nick Grisoff, and that is the catcher. He is batting sixth. Batting seventh is Tylen Green, the left fielder. Owen Guidry will play center field at bat eighth. Batting ninth is Sam Harding, the second baseman, and Logan Rhodes is the pitcher. They're DHing for him. So your batting order: Newton, Littleton, Jones, Fowler, Grisoff, and Green, Guidry, Harding. For the Oakland Patriots, 6-10-1 on the season. Batting leadoff is Asher Evans, the shortstop. Batting second, Andrew Carter, the first baseman. It's Carson Pack batting third and playing third. Braxton Griever playing left field, batting fourth. And batting fifth is Chris Richardson, the center fielder. Savion Campbell DHing in the sixth hole. Batting seventh, Stephen Banaski. He is the right fielder. And batting eighth, Will Trammell, the catcher. And batting ninth, Caden Wayman. He is the second baseman. The pitcher is Patrick Freeman. They're DHing for him. Evans, Carter, Pack, Griever, Richardson, Campbell, Banaski, Trammell, and Wayman, the lineup for the Oakland Patriots. And that little meeting continues, and that is a look at your lineups real quick here on WGNS Murfreesboro, Fan Seating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. I think it's National Anthem time.
That's correct. We will be back in just a moment with the first pitch between Oakland and Rockvale here on State Farm Prep Baseball.
Parks Auction. We handle everything.
The auction is a means of drawing people together for a quick, easy sale.
I've always been a big fan of auctions. You know, you get instant sale, no contingencies and everything. I've known the guys over there my entire life.
Visit our website at parksauction.com. to learn more.
Hi there, do I have a hi now?
Call Parks Auction.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big GTV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big GTV, where radio comes to life.
Prep Baseball.
Back at the ballpark here this evening, Oakland High School, Mack Hawks Field, and Jack Jolly Stadium. on the campus of Oakland High School, where they are getting ready to build a pretty large addition, or they're building it right now. How about a quick Rick's Barbecue County Roundup? Tell you about Rick's. They have quality, fresh, never frozen meats that are smoked the old-fashioned way. Never frozen, slow smoked, old-fashioned over real hickory wood. Whether it's pork, chicken, beef, you'll taste the difference in every bite. Don't forget to try fan favorites like wings, slaw dogs, loaded baked potatoes. That's right, I said wings. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to serve up a meal you will not forget. Stop by today, Warrior Drive, just off South Church, and taste tradition. Lots of games going on this week. Of course, it's spring break week. These are district games. These are very important. Today is the start of a 3-game series. They're also doing the same over at, let's see, is it at Riverdale tonight? I can't remember. It is at Siegel tonight. So Siegel hosting Riverdale tonight. Then they'll go back to Riverdale tomorrow and then back to Siegel on Thursday, all weather permitting. So those are the two teams, Oakland and Rockvale, and Siegel and Riverdale playing in these series here. So Stewart's Creek is playing Blackman, John, as well in non-district play. The Blackman Blaze off to a 14-1 start as we
I don't think anybody can claim that for sure.
No, very true. Ready to lead things off here is Ty Newton, the shortstop. About ready for the first pitch here from Mr. Freeman. And here it is. Swing and a miss. The bottom dropped out of that one. The first pitch here at 5:58. How about that? Just a couple of minutes early. In the driver's seat, 0-1, is Freeman. The pitch swung on, line drive, right field, and it's going to be over Ganaski's head. Rounding first, headed to second is Newton, and he's going to hold up there at second base with a second pitch double way out there in right.
I don't know if the sun got in his eyes, or I know that sounds cliche, but I think the sun did bother him a little bit out there. This is the rough part of the day if you're at Oakland. You're in right field, you're facing that sun.
Yeah.
And it was a nice, well-hit ball, and I think it kind of did tricks on him a little bit.
They are scoring that as a hit, so the no-hitter's over.
I think it should be probably a single and a error on the missing the ball, but we'll leave it as a double. I don't want to get into that.
Can go a lot of ways.
Yeah. You know, I have to change. I have to race.
Yeah, that's true. 0-1. So you wrote double down too. So did I. Just out of habit.
But I want everybody to know we do know what we're doing, sort of.
Wow.
Curveball.
And
that almost drops like a sinker.
It's really hard to explain, and I was trying to figure out what the umpire. That is.
Back in the old days, they called that a palm ball, P-A-L-M, palm ball.
It's 0-2. That was an emphatic strike call if I've ever heard one from the umpire. That one fouled into the glove of Trammell, and 3 pitches, and down goes Elijah Littleton. So a leadoff hit, then the first strikeout of the game. Sam Jones, your batter. If you're listening to our game, if you find YouTube, Facebook, X, and Twitch, side. John, it looked like Jones was just trying to make some kind of contact, some kind whatsoever.
Well, I think he opened it up with a little bit of that change up, and I think what Jones just kind of protecting the plate there. If he can throw that thing for strikes, he is in good shape.
Freeman is making sure that Newton stays close, and now time called by Sam Jones. He's going to step back in. Very carefully throwing to Sam Jones is Freeman. Here's the pitch. Got the outside corner with a fastball that time. John, he hasn't thrown one outside yet. Everything he's thrown has been a strike so far, I think.
That's correct.
Here's the 0-2 pitch coming up to Sam Jones after a check of the runner. Swing and a miss. Chased one outside. That one might not have been, but he swung and offered at it, so there you go.
Had he put it in about the same spot, and he couldn't afford to let it go. He had to swing.
Mm-hmm. But it was just a smidge further outside. Great placement there by Freeman. Back-to-back strikeouts after the leadoff hit. And Jacob Fowler, your batter. Pitch on the way. Strike called.
You couldn't, that pitch, you couldn't even if you.
Another check back at second, and the pitch swung on. Chopped to first. Carter up with it, and going to run it over to first base for the out. So that'll be a ground out to the first baseman. And that is going to be a 1-2-3-4 inning. No runs. There was a hit, a double by Newton, 2 strikeouts, and Newton left stranded down there at second base. We'll move on to the bottom of the first. No score. And the Oakland Patriots coming up to bat.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement
Security. We bring cutting-edge protection with live video monitoring, access control entry, advanced camera systems, and intermedia IP phones, all designed to keep your business safe and connected. From small businesses to large enterprises, our expert team ensures seamless integration and around-the-clock monitoring, because security isn't just a service, it's our mission. Turner Security, powered by TechCore.
To Prep Baseball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big GTV is brought to you in part by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Emerson Williams. You know where he's located? Well, it's Smyrna at 199 Enon Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. State Farm agent Emerson Williams, 615-459-2683. State Farm's got you covered, whether you're in Smyrna, Murfreesboro, even Brentwood.
That's right. Places in between.
Logan Rhodes is your pitcher here, left-hander for the Rockets, getting in his warm-up tosses.
I just remember that I did not give you the Oakland defense, so I'll have to do that next inning. Rhodes catching Rhodes is Grissoff. It's Fowler at first, Harding at second, Jones at third. Newton is your shortstop, left to right, Green, Guidry, and Littleton. And it's Asher Evans, the shortstop, who's going to be first up here for the Oakland Patriots. We got started about 5 minutes early. And Freeman put on kind of a clinic through all strikes. This one a ball low and outside to the right-hander. Rhodes kicks and fires this one in, and it's low as well. Got lots of games going on this week with spring break, especially in softball. There are softball teams from all over the country in here. There is a pitch high. I think that was kind of a curveball, but it was about chest high. So the count is 3-0, and Evans probably not going to swing. He doesn't, and takes a strike on the outer half. I think John, this is kind of reminiscent of that softball game we did last week. 3-1 fouled back in a way. When the sun went down, it got chilly. We're protected from the wind here, but I think it's might get a little chilly.
I'm already chilly.
Down. Are you?
Yeah, we're inside here. Good breeze, but it's not showing out there, but there's a current coming in here. I'm not complaining.
It's going to be in the mid to upper 80s the rest of the week.
Well,
but with all that other stuff that comes
in
with
April, when you get 80s, you get rain.
Yeah. The payoff pitch high, and it's a leadoff walk for the Patriots and Asher Evans. Yeah, when people talk about it's like on Sunday, there were people on the weather Twitter or X posting, the sun's out, it's not going to rain, it's not going to storm. I said, well, that's not necessarily a good thing in April, you know.
Well, they're calling for 8 or 9 inches in some places.
Yeah, it's really looking bad there. Andrew Carter, your batter, first baseman. Inside. Well, call that one high. Right now, the plate dancing around on Rhodes a little bit. And he's got a runner in scoring position. The pitch. Got that outside corner. That's the one he got across against Asher Evans just a moment ago.
Hard to pitch behind and to pitch effectively for sure.
He's still in the hole, 2-1. Another check of the runner and the pitch. Oh, got the inside corner that time. I like this umpire. He is very quick, and you can hear him, and you know what the call is.
So hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
You would think everybody could do it that way.
Rhodes shakes off a few and now checks the runner at second. This curveball way outside. I think that's the pitch he's having a little trouble controlling. And it's the second batter in a row.
I'm not even
to
sure
a full count.
I'm not even sure it's a breaking ball because it's not doing anything really.
It almost looks like trying to curve one in, like a curveball of some type. Went on the outside corner though, and it's going to be
that was a fastball.
Strikeout. Yeah, that one was definitely right down Patriot way. So Carson Pack comes up with a runner in scoring position. Will this be like an almost identical inning to the top of the first? Got a leadoff person on. Then a couple of strikeouts and a ground out. Carson Pack, the batter, facing Jones, runner back. Fake the throw down. Sounds like a monkey's on the loose.
Wasn't the hamburger good though? Really?
Oh man, he was
I'm
out there.
Go get a hot dog here in a minute.
He was cooking more of them, and I said my compliments to the chef. That pitch is across the outside.
Just trying to get a free one.
Nothing's free in life, John.
When you butter people up, it really it's such a surprise. Because you never butter up anybody else.
You just know me. They don't.
I said the cheeseburger was good without any, I just immediately said it.
Pitch gets that outside corner again. And for the first batter, Logan Rhodes is in the driver's seat. But do you think that's going to get relayed to the cook? Or did you actually say it too?
No, I said it on the air.
Oh,
where it matters.
No, I wanted him to personally know. Pitch outside.
Well, he did a good job considering he had to move all your equipment just to get the grill out.
One ball, two strikes. Thank you, Mr. Umpire. Rhodes shaking off another sign from Grissoff, and checks the runner at second. And Evans, the pitch, fouled at the plate. So everybody retreats. We had several making sure defensively they had everything covered. Not enough. Well, here's the 1-2. He fakes the throw down. Does Rhodes. Finds a pitch that he likes from Grissoff. And here it is. Outside with the ball. As our
Boy, he just continues to flirt with that outside corner. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Well, he's gotten a couple over there, but that's it so far. The pitch fouled at the plate and into the glove of Grissoff for a strikeout. So one more batter. It could be just like the top of the first. It's Braxton Griever, the batter. Really good battle there with Pack, though. Grissoff, good job to hang on to it. Braxton Griever, the left fielder.
Having a little communication issues.
Seems to
Grissoff
be.
goes out to talk to Rhodes. Don't want to make any mistakes here. You're close to getting out of this inning.
Whatever it was, they're straight now. And we are ready again for the first pitch to Griever. 2 away. And here it is. And that's the pitch that he's been wanting. Right across the outside of that plate for a strike. A little bit of a rocky start with the first batter in Evans, but Rhodes has been able to retire the last 2, even with both going to full counts. The 0-1. Swung on, lined over the third baseman's head. It's going to dribble into the outfield. And here comes Evans around first, or around third, and in safely. And it's going to be a double and an RBI. And the Oakland Patriots strike first here.
Can't beat those 2 out hits. That's a big at bat by Griever. He looked like he was looking for just something in particular and anything that he could pull, and that's what he did. Got an RBI out of it, too.
So Griever down at second for Chris Richardson, the center fielder. Oakland wants to do a lot with 2 outs here. We'll see if they can. Strike in there to the left-handed batter. First lefty, I think, that Rhodes has seen, if I remember right. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on, foul down the first base side.
The ball had good movement on it. It looked like it was going right down his wheelhouse for Richardson, and then all of a sudden it just kind of exploded up high. Just got a piece of it.
So Richardson in the hole here, 0-2. As Rhodes checks the runner. Another check, and now Richardson asks for time.
Who's the old guy with glasses over there for Rockvale? Oh, it's Mike Bartlett.
He was just wandering down the street, and
they gave him a shirt.
Yeah, Shay felt sorry for him, and
I think he's wearing glasses now, like little readers. If that's him.
Oh, at his age, sure he is. 0-2. Boy, that hit him.
Got out of the way just in time, but it still grazed him a little bit.
Well, as he came out, I thought that I mean, his first instinct was to grab his arm. So I thought it was worse than it was. So a walk, a hit batter, and a double, and that's got 2 on and 1 run in here for the Oakland Patriots as Savion Campbell comes to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Chopper right back over the mound. It's going to be deep in the hole. Do they step on the bag? Yes. That was a great play there by Ty Newton, who went over, made the grab and tagged at the bag to force out Richardson, and it'll be a ground out of Savion Campbell. So here's your inning recap. The Oakland Patriots get 1 run on 1 hit. There was no errors. There was a walk, a hit batter, and 2 left. We move to the 2nd inning, and it is 1-0 Oakland over Rockvale. State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Baseball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, Parks Auction, Craig Stack Service, and Dr. Automotive. Riley Fowler going to lead it off for the Rockets here in the top of the 2nd.
Yep, it's the 5, 6, and 7 hitters to face Patrick Freeman here tonight. First pitch is a strike. Freeman being caught by Trammell. Over at first is Carter. Wayman at second. Pack is at third. Evans at short. Griever, Richardson, Banaski from left to right. Pitch right down the right field line, and over there to make the grab is Banaski. Sent that one, kind of just lofted it up there, did Riley Fowler.
That one was more up in the air, and Banaski didn't have a sun problem on that one.
So 1 away for Grissoff. Nick is the Rockvale catcher.
I think it's Rick every time Frozen. If that's the way you say his name, I'm not really sure. But
yeah. Pitches the ball outside.
I don't guess you watch Frozen, though. You're not that kind of guy.
I have not, no. I know the Let It Go song. I never had girls. I did have a girl, but
oh, really?
I mean, she was older by that point.
Oh, that's news to me.
Strike in there, 1-1.
Wow. Does Bobby know?
Yeah, she knows. 1-1 to Grissoff.
That's
and
pretty.
It's a strike, yeah. Dealing right now. Grissoff is unusually tall for a catcher. Maybe I'm seeing things.
I think you are.
Okay.
I really do. Well, he was standing by the coach.
He was standing by Bartlett. He is a giant.
No.
Fell back.
Well, that too, but
I'm glad he's back in the league, so we can pick on him.
Yeah, kind of bad last year. Just, I think he missed us.
You think?
Yeah.
1-2, way outside. Got away from Patrick.
He kind of heaved that one.
Even kind of heard him
grunt.
Exclaim after, 2-2 and the pitch. That was what he wanted to do, is try to get that outside corner, but it's a full count to Grissoff. Freeman shakes off a sign from Trammell. Now sets, and the pitch. in the dirt, and it's the first walk of the game issued by Patrick Freeman. Time called, and we are going to have a runner there, John. 19. I've got their lineup. I don't have Oakland's.
Aiden Terrell.
What number was he?
At 19, I think you said.
Yeah.
Aiden Terrell.
He's pitch in for a strike on the outer half to Tylen Green. Aiden Terrell at first. Peek back over there, and the pitch. Did he go? Ooh. He did not. They're going to appeal. He did go.
I thought he went.
Good job of the umpire appealing that. It was close. So it's 0-2 to Green. And the Freeman pitch on the way. Just a bit high. Freeman really wanted that one. And I think that's exactly what the umpire just told Trammell. It was just a little high.
A lot of new names on this Rockvale team.
Uh-huh.
I think they're pretty young.
Throw over. Runner back safely. By the hair of his chinny chin chin, Mr. Terrell. Or Terrell. One ball and 2 strikes to Green. The runner is taken off. Here's a throw down, and it is not going to be in time. Bounces in front of Wayman covering the bag there. But it is a strikeout. So Terrell to second. Guidry, your batter. 3 strikeouts in the first 7 batters. A walk and a double on the scorecard for Mr. Freeman so far. First pitch swung on, high fly, left field. And it's Griever who's going to camp under it out there. And that will end the Rockvale second. So, no runs, no hits. There was a walk and 1 left stranded. So let's head to the bottom of the second. Oakland leads 1-0 here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's great.
The Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department is going door to door asking for your help in the 2025 special census. The only information they will ask for is your street address, the number of residents living at that address, and their first and last names. That's it, and it only takes a couple of minutes to complete. Information gathered for the special census provides funds to improve our public safety division, and that benefits the entire community. You can also fill out the special census online at murfreesborocensus.com.
And you're listening to Prep Baseball.
We're back. Our game brought to you in part by not only Andy Womack, Dana Womack, Emerson Williams, Ron Reeves, and Celeste Middleton. All of our State Farm agents here helping us bring you State Farm Prep Sports. So Stephen Benaski is your batter. And the first pitch is a ball to him outside. Swung on. Hot shot to short. What a rocket of a throw there by Ty Newton to Fowler for the out. So grounder to shortstop, retires Banaski. Will Trammell, here's your batter. Rhodes. First pitch is going to be fouled right side. So, sun out. Beautiful day. High wispy clouds. This one golfed foul down the third base side this time. Let's see what the temperature is. The weatherology app says that it is 68 degrees. Nothing in two. Let's pitch way inside.
1-2.
So we've got a flood watch and a wind advisory that starts tomorrow. Got get some games in tomorrow. They're going to be like 35-mile-per-hour wind gust. This one fouled down the third base side. So might be a few that jump out of the park. It's really going to be late tomorrow, it appears, for storms here. This one going to be hooked to the right side, and Fowler just drifts back a few feet from the outfield grass to make that grab. And Caden Wayman is your batter. Oakland leading 1-0 here over Rockvale.
I can never find hot dogs like these you get at the ballpark. Why is that?
I don't know. This one fouled off right
They're
side.
big and thick.
I think I know where they get them.
Palmer?
No, I think Tags.
Oh, that makes sense.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
I think I'm going to go to Tags, buy some.
Of all the concession stands, and this just means no disrespect to
Uh-oh.
football
Here we
or
go.
basketball or any of that. Pitch is a ball low. The concession stand at baseball games is the best all year, I think.
Well, I think a lot of it, too, is we're not freezing.
Well, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wayman. Strike on that outside corner. Third strikeout of the game, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Logan Rhodes. No runs, no hits, no one left on. We have completed 2. It is the Oakland Patriots leading 1-0 State Farm Prep Sports.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and
Love
Air.
WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big GTV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big GTV, where radio comes to life.
Today's game is brought to you by JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates. Little Caesars Pizza, Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall, and Last Gas's Feed Supply.
It's Brian and John here with you. Top of the third. 9-1-2 for Rockvale to face Patrick Freeman.
You ever been to Last Gas's Feed Supply?
I have.
It's a neat little place. You can get milk there.
They do.
Chocolate milk.
I need to find out whether that little farmer's market is going on. They usually, it's spring through summer. On Saturday mornings, they've got vendors out and all kinds of things. It's pretty cool.
I may have to run out there.
Barlow Lane. Last guesses. Sam Harding, your batter. The Rockets' second baseman. Pitch low. In terms of what's in our future, in terms of broadcast, to be determined. 1-0, fouled left side, and it's a 1-1 count. I have not looked ahead to next week. Staying up to 3:30 Sunday or Monday morning and getting up for work. This one fouled away. It was not as easy as it was maybe 5 years ago.
Well, what does that tell you?
Yeah. Welcome to the AARP. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Harding. Ball inside. The Oakland crowd kind of ribbing at the umpire a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now Harding steps out. I really like the umpire's voice here, too. You can hear him very clearly communicating. So it is a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Freeman. He misses just a bit low. The umpire not making friends. It's a full count. Freeman shakes off one sign, and now the pitch. Fastball sent left side. Back is Griever. Going back, and it's going to be several feet into foul territory. So a long, noisy foul, and that'll bring Harding back, who was halfway to second base. I like the foul pole signage. It's the Zaxby's foul, F-O-W-L pole. Both left and right. The pitch, payoff pitch, went the other way with it again. It's going to take quite a bit to get it over that center field. I think it's 375, yep. 357 in the left power alley, 348 in the right. This one golfed the other way down the first base side, and Richardson, or Harding, is hacking. It's 324 right field corner and 327 on the left.
Well, I would think Freeman's going to be around the plate. He certainly doesn't want to lose the number 9 hitter with a walk.
First batter here of the inning for Rockvale, trailing 1-0. This one golfed again into the Rockvale dugout.
Nice play down there by the Rockets. Mark Bartlett, he was nowhere to be found.
He's just wandering over there at first. Does he know where he is?
I guarantee he's talking.
The umpire needs some more baseballs. I'll retrieve some for him. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled back into the screen.
Boy, Harding is putting on a display of hitting.
Brandon Belt's historic 21 pitch at bat in 2018 included 16 foul balls. This one's going to be up the middle, and it is going to be in. And look at that. Harding battled and battled and battled. It wasn't quite 16 foul offs, but maybe felt like it. And it's a leadoff hit to the top of the order to the only other guy who's gotten a hit in this game, Ty Newton.
We see that a lot, though, where a guy has seen so many pitches that he finally gets the one that he can handle.
Ty Newton, a senior. Ooh, this one way inside, and it's a kind of give me some plate pitch there, maybe. Ty, a multi-sport athlete at Rockvale. I think he's played baseball all 4 years, though. I think that's right. 1-0, way outside. On the varsity level, anyway. He's had a great high school athletic career and continuing it here in the spring. Freeman in the hole here now, 2-0. Fastball in there for a swinging strike. Tying run is at first for the Rockets. Oakland up 1-0. And the pitch from Freeman. Breaking pitch that's in for a strike, and right back even now is Patrick Freeman.
That was a good pitch. He wasn't expecting that one, I don't think, being behind in the count. Got to have a lot of confidence in your breaking stuff when that happens.
Yep. Runner at first, Newton at bat, and a 2-2 count. Going to be a lob over to first. And Harding slides back in. But thanks to this beautiful turf infield, don't have to worry about dirty jerseys and stuff, pants. Pitch, just got a piece of it to foul it off. I really like the striping of the infield. If you're watching it on Big G, you can see from up in the bleachers here, and really, really nice looking ballpark here at Oakland. Pitch, foul down the right field side. Two balls and two strikes. Newton, the only other hit in the game outside of Harding just a moment ago. This pitch sails high, and it's a full count now. Speaking of talking to himself a little bit, I think Patrick is too. 3-2 count to Ty Newton. Here it is. Strike three called, and Ty knew it. His facial expression was priceless.
That breaking pitch again, and it caught that corner.
So one away for Mr. Littleton here. Elijah, the right fielder, 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch, fouled into the screen.
I don't think Freeman's too worried about Harding down there at first. He's lobbed one over there just to keep him honest. Lee's not very big at this point.
Takes like 2 steps, and ooh, he took an extra half step there, and Patrick knew it, threw over. Did you see the sign out there on the fence as we came in that showed this is the direction that you walk to the softball and the football field and stuff?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Here's the pitch, fouled into the screen. I wonder when we get to do a softball game, I'll have to ask Charlotte where the best place for us to park is going to be.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Are they behind Riverdale a little bit, or are they?
No, they're about the same.
Same? Looks like they are about the same.
What's funny is they started all three at the same time. This one way high.
The front is a little bit behind, I think.
Maybe so.
Riverdale.
1 and 2. Smyrna's already in theirs. They're going to be in theirs about a year before Riverdale and Oakland are finished. But they were different projects for sure. 1-2, breaking pitch outside corner is strike three call.
He's got that breaking pitch working right now for strikes.
He does. Sam Jones is the last hope to try to get a run in here. Jones struck out in the first inning. Freeman has only faced 2 over the minimum so far. Giving up 2 hits and a walk. The pitch fouled into the screen. Well, we need to get a sponsor for the foul ball field mic. That sound brought to you by. No balls and a strike. Pitch fouled away, just poked the bat out there. I think Rockvale has been told you just need to make some contact here. See if you can find one.
Yeah, they tried to go the other way a few times too, the left-handed hitters especially.
It's an 0-2 count to Jones. See if he comes with that fastball or that breaking pitch. There's the breaking pitch. It was just a bit outside.
That was just a show-me pitch there.
Yeah, this may be the setup here for this.
Chase it.
Freeman takes a peek at the runner. Pitch, went inside with him and a swinging miss. And after the single by Harding, 3 strikeouts in a row of Newton, Littleton, and Jones. So 1 left stranded for the Rockvale Rockets. They still trail Oakland 1-0. You're listening to State Farm Prep Baseball.
We're at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive, where, of course, they've got barbecue and smoked chicken, ribs, but they have other favorites.
Our chicken tenders are delicious. We bring cutting-edge protection with live video monitoring, access control entry, advanced camera systems, and intermedia IP phones, all designed to keep your business safe and connected. From small businesses to large enterprises, our expert team ensures seamless integration and around-the-clock monitoring, because security isn't just a service, it's our mission. Turner Security, powered by TechCore.
And you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the law offices of John Day. And after the game, it's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. We'll have the players of the game. We'll also give you some stats on tonight's action, district action here. And also want to say hello to good neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, located at 803 North Thompson Lane near Medical Center Parkway. State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, 615-895-2700.
Well, we've made it to the bottom of the 3rd, and it's going to be the top of the order for the Oakland Patriots to lead it off here. Asher Evans. He actually wound up scoring the only run of the game so far in a 1-0 Oakland lead. Rhodes back out there. And it's a strike on the outer half to Evans. Evans led off the game with a walk. It was followed by back-to-back strikeouts, and then Braxton Griever delivered a big double and an RBI. This one outside, 1-1 now. Middle Tennessee baseball playing at Lipscomb. They're playing at home versus Lipscomb. This pitch low. You can catch that one on GoBlueRaiders.com. They'll be back in action this weekend at Liberty. And their game times have changed, so we've got that updated on our website. This one high. It's going to be a 2:45 start for Dick Palmer on Friday afternoon. Big conference weekend coming up. Pitch misses low. No, that was a strike called. Okay.
That could be an interesting weekend with the rain and such.
Yeah, they're at Liberty, though.
Oh, okay.
I think they'll have a little better weather. This pitch sails outside, and it is going to be another leadoff walk here. And Evans is 2 for 2 and walks today. Dick Palmer said something the other day that I could have wrung his neck for. He said, you know, so far we haven't had any games time to move up or anything because of the rain. Why did you say that, Dick?
And you're one to talk.
Oh, I know. You're blaming me for the Braves start.
Yes. You told me that over the phone. They'll go 0-8.
Andrew Carter, the batter. Slow. Well, I think I said it at the Rockvale Seagull softball game that night. Because they were going to, yeah, because that was last Wednesday.
Rumor is you're going to be the new manager of the Braves.
Right. 1-0 in there on the outer half. Anthopoulos isn't on the hot seat, though, is he?
I don't think so.
He is with the fans, but 1 ball and 1 strike to Andrew Carter. And now time asked for. And Andrew Carter gets some help from his dugout saying, perfect timing, asking for time.
That's twice that's happened to Rhodes.
Yep. He takes an extra peek over there at first. Now there's a lob over. And Evans back easily. The 1-1. Golfed foul down the left field line. You have had no golf this week? Is that
no, we took off this week even before the
before the weather?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I think, during the day is going to be a pretty decent day.
Hang on to your hat.
Yeah. Maybe not a great day for golfing with the wind, huh?
Probably not.
Breaking pitch on that outer half is in. And that is going to be a retirement of Andrew Carter. 4th strikeout. I don't know what it is, but as soon as I got here to Oakland, they may have extra pollen over here or something.
It hit me hard.
My eyes are burning.
I was fine.
Can't clear my throat. Pollen count, I think, is really high. Let's see what Carson Pack can do. Runner at first. Takes a ball, 1-0.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Evans go on one of these pitches.
You may be right. Rhodes comes set. Long, hard look at first, and now the pitch. Right to short. The throw to second, on to first, and it is the DP. 6-4-3, a picture perfect. Double play turned here, and that's going to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. There was a walk, the double play erased the base runner, and no one left on. We've completed 3, going to the top of the 4th with Oakland leading 1-0 here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murphy.
The Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department is going door to door asking for your help in the 2025 special census. The only information they will ask for is your street address, the number of residents living at that address, and their first and last names. That's it, and it only takes a couple of minutes to complete. Information gathered for the special census provides funds to improve our public safety division, and that benefits the entire community. You can also fill out the special census online at murfreesborocensus.com.
listening to Prep Baseball.
Back here on our State Farm Prep Sports coverage, a Big G TV coverage too, WGNS and the Big G. Bowen's Body Shop bringing you this half inning from dings and dents to full body work. Trust Jeff and Kyle Bowen to get the job done. They're out on Middle Tennessee Boulevard. And the first pitch is a strike to Jacob Fowler. Top of the fourth, Oakland leading 1-0. They got that one run in the first. Breaking pitch is going to be sent into shallow center field, and it's going to be a leadoff hit for Jacob Fowler. Just the third hit of the game given up by Freeman.
That was a breaking pitch, but he kept it up high. He left it up high in the zone, and Fowler laced it into center.
For the third time in 4 innings, there's been a leadoff hit. But Rockvale has not been able to plate a run just yet. And a bunt. It's going to bounce right in front of Freeman, and he's going to make the throw to first, and nobody covering. So going to third is Fowler, Jacob Fowler, and Riley's going to be safe at first. Nobody came over to cover, and by the time Wayman from second got over there, Freeman had nobody to throw to, and when he did, it was a low throw. That's going to be an E1. Really a two-base error because Jacob Fowler is chugging it down that third base line.
And they practice that play, I'm sure, every day.
Yeah. So a big threat here with nobody out. Runners at the corners for the Rockets, and Nick Grissoff, the batter. He reached on a walk, his only at bat today. And it's a strike on the outside corner. It's an 0-1 count. Ball outside. One ball and one strike is the count to Mr. Grissoff. Pitch. Well, it's going to be a strike, I believe.
1 and 2. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He did offer at it. Throw over to first, and Riley Fowler back.
If you're an Oakland fan, Freeman could use a strikeout here.
Sure could.
Trying to keep the double play in order. Easier said than done.
He has definitely slowed his delivery just a little bit. And that's going to be a strikeout of Grissoff.
Well, phase one has been completed.
Yep. 1 away. Here's the pitch. Strike in there to Tylen Green. Struck out back in the second.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but if Rockvale doesn't score in this inning, they're going to be hurting, I think.
Huge opportunity. Just 1 out. They trail 1-0. And it's another strike on the outside corner. He's trying to eat that up over there. Nothing and 2 to Green. Runners at the corner for Rockvale. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. 2 away in the inning for Owen Guidry now. He steps in. Here's the pitch. Ooh, hit him. It's going to load up the bases. I heard a fan say it hit the bat, but first hit batter. And that's going to bring Mac Hawks out to say, where did it hit him? I'm not sure that there's going to be much to overturn that, but
I think he kind of hit the knob of the bat as well as him, but they're going to check to make sure here. I don't know how the field umpires are going to be able to help him out, though.
I don't either. That's kind of strange, isn't it?
Well, Shane will be out if they change it.
Yeah, they're going to say he's going to be at first on a hit by pitch. So bases are juiced, full of rockets, if you will. And that's going to bring the bat of Sam Harding up. Sam has one of the 3 hits in this game. He would love to go 2 for 2. Swung on, popped it up left side. Does Pack have room? And he does not.
Oh, a foul ball off of Harding. What a surprise.
He just set the record for foul-offs a minute ago.
Are you really, or are you just joshing?
I'm joshing.
Oh.
I did look up and see that 16 is the MLB record. Breaking pitch in on that outside corner. It's 0-2 to Mr. Harding, and now that's going to bring a little conference between Tremmel and Mr. Freeman. Whatever it was quick. The pitch, another foul off. Surprise, surprise, surprise. It must mean nothing for him to be 0-2, right?
Oh, yeah.
As many as he fouls off, it's kind of a given, at least in this game.
Well, he's going to be swinging at anything close, that's for sure.
Freeman taking a long time to look in. Bases loaded here. The pitch. Low, and it's a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count now. And the pitch going to be chopped foul down the first base side. Runners were going at the crack of the bat, of course. That one might have been trouble. Carter may have had enough time to get to it. Count is 1-2 to Mr. Harding. The pitch on the way. It's going to be chopped pretty shallow. Up with it, though, is Wayman over to Carter. And it's going to be a ground out to second base that ends the inning, and a big jam for the Oakland Patriots. No runs. There was a hit, an error, a hit batter, and 3 big Rockvale Rockets left. We move to the bottom of the 4th. Your score remains Oakland 1, Rockvale 0. State Farm Prep Sports.
Genesee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes.
Love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
You're listening to Prep Baseball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, and Bowen's Body Shop.
Brian and John here with you from the ballpark tonight, Oakland High School. And the first pitch, the first batter, that is Braxton Grieber, and he's going to ground it out. He thrown out at first, so one pitch, one away.
That was not an easy play there, and Ty Newton handled that just perfectly.
He has made several big plays out there. The leadoff guy in the first, Mr. Banaski. Part of that 4-3 double play. And now that ground out. He is a stopper there at short. Showing bunt, pulls it back. Takes a strike, does Richardson. I guess. No. Scoreboard says a ball. Here's the 1-0. Chopped pretty deep for Jones. Ranging to his left, throw over to first to Fowler for out number 2. Well, there have been 3 pitches and 2 outs. It's 1-0 Oakland here, if you're just joining us. And that's going to bring Savion Campbell up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Savion. He grounded out in the first. Takes this one low. That's another play that Newton was a part of. Swing and a miss. Little curveball. He took a little bit off of it too. Tough pitch. Savion in the hole now. 1-2. And the pitch on the way. Ooh, that one got away. And the Oakland dugout, he knew it, and he had that scream at the end of it, and then the Oakland dugout followed with their own. This one fouled down the third base line. Nothing like fun at the ballpark. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The pitch high. And the count goes full. Oh. I don't grant wishes. Payoff pitch, swung on, deep in the hole. Newton up with it. The throw on one bounce gets it there to plow down Mr. Savion Campbell. That was another tough play because it was deep in the hole there for Ty Newton. A couple of ground outs to short and 1 to third, and that's going to end the Oakland 4th. Well, let's move on to the 5th inning. John Dinkins is up next as we continue State Farm Prep Sports.
Quick, convenient, efficient.
At Turner Security, we bring cutting-edge protection with live video monitoring, access control entry, advanced camera systems, and intermedia IP phones, all designed to keep your business safe and connected. From small businesses to large enterprises, our expert team ensures seamless integration and around-the-clock monitoring because security isn't just a service, it's our mission. Turner Security, powered by TechCore.
And you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Well, I bet Andy Womack knows State Farm agent Dana Womack. In fact, I know he does. 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office. State Farm Agent Dana Womack, 900-0877. And here to take you the rest of the way, no matter how long it is or how short it is.
Don't say that.
Is John.
Here's the pitch to Ty Newton. He takes a ball outside, 1-0. Newton has doubled and he struck out. He's 1 for 2. Left-handed batter stepping in there. Crowds that plate. And Freeman's pitch. Breaking pitch, swung on, fouled away. And the count even at a ball and a strike. 1-0. Oakland. Now catch this. Oakland, let's see. Head up there hits. I think they have one.
They do have one.
On one run on one hit. There's a swing and a foul into the Rockvale dugout, but what a catch over there by Littleton. He just one-handed it.
He's tough. He's the opposite of Littleton.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Freeman winds, and the pitch from the right-hander. Swung on, fouled down the left field line, but it's going to be foul. Here at Oakland, the guy that sits on the left cannot see the left field foul line, so Brian will take over
okay.
when there's a line drive that way, in that direction.
You at least have a better view of the plate and the pitch.
I do.
Especially to the left-handed batters.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Newton. Ball low. It's always remarkable to me how a guy can make really 2 great plays and then he leads off the next inning. Yeah. It happens almost every time.
Well, I had mentioned while you were away, 1-2, the double play, 4, 5. He's been in on 5 outs.
And he goes down swinging on a breaking pitch. It just dropped to the bottom of the plate. And it's the second time that Ty has struck out. And that is strikeout number 9 for Mr. Freeman. He's working in his 5th inning. And here's Elijah Littleton, struck out twice. He's 0 for 2.
Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. Through 5 innings, it's Siegel 3, Riverdale nothing. 3-0 Siegel. That's the other series that's going on.
And we hope to be there, I think.
Maybe one day this week. We'll just have to see.
1 ball, no strikes. What are you, the scheduling god or something? Or what do you mean?
Well, no,
rain.
I just know the forecast.
Oh, you're talking about weather.
Yeah.
I thought you just randomly, I'm not going to do that one. 1-1 pitch. Just a little low when it's 2-1.
Well, you and I had talked about.
Actually, I thought we were going to do that game tonight. So I told a couple of guys, I'm going to be at Siegel tonight.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So that's how mixed up I am. There's a strike called on a breaking pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I got a text, as I was turning off on pits coming here to Oakland where you had parked, so I knew you were at the right place.
2-2 pitch. Swung on, foul to the screen. And the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. We're in the top of the 5th. And Oakland clinging to a 1-0 lead.
I think that game's at Riverdale, though, so that would have been tough if you had showed up over at Riverdale.
I don't know. Riverdale would have been nice tonight.
Well,
breaking pitch in there for a strike 3 called. Strikeout number 10. He's starting to rack them up now. That is 10 strikeouts for Freeman.
David Limbaugh did call me today, and he said, "Where are you at tonight?" And I told him where we were going. He said, "Well, just to let you know, we've got 2 new chairs in the press box."
Oh, man. Swing and a miss. Well, that's in contrast to what Mac Hawks told me.
You're here?
You're here. I think I've lost 5 in a row. Yeah, that's right, Coach. And the 0-1. Jammed him inside. And he's out in front now of Jones. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I do remember it was one time last year we came.
Well, it was true. I mean, it was true.
Well, I think we broke that streak last year.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Mr. Freeman. He's coasting right now, and he leads 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th here on State Farm Prep Baseball.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number with your insurance provider? At Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna, Agent Rick Hall prides himself on...
The Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department is going door to door asking for your help in the 2025 special census. The only information they will ask for is your street address, the number of residents living at that address, and their first and last names. That's it, and it only takes a couple of minutes to complete. Information gathered for the special census provides funds to improve our public safety division, and that benefits the entire community. You can also fill out the special census online at murfreesborocensus.com.
And you're listening to Prep Baseball.
State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV, brought to you in part by Sir Pizza, Winners Trophies, and My Bank, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee.
Going to the bottom of the fifth, it'll be Bunaski, Trammell, and Wayman, 7, 8, 9 hitters to face Logan Rhodes, who's pitched well in his own right. He struck out 4 and has given up only 1 hit.
If you haven't had dinner yet, come on out to the ballpark. Have you a big juicy hamburger or a hot dog?
Pitch is a strike call on the inside corner, 0-1. Bunaski grounded to short his first time up. Right-handed hitter, the pitch. Takes a shot to right field. This may be trouble, but it's caught out there by Littleton. What a play. I didn't think he had a chance for that one, but it's a great play out in right field to Rob Bunaski. Brings up Will Trammell, who's popped to the first baseman back in the second.
John, we were talking about hot dogs earlier. I think the absolute best hot dog that I've ever had was from that food truck at Dalton's wedding, and I brought some home.
Yeah, that may be true. That they were really good. But they were gourmet hot dogs.
Yeah. Well, they were big, but they were bun length.
Yeah, but they're gourmet.
Gourmet.
That's why.
Yeah, I guess. They were really good.
We're retrieving some baseballs, I think. Grissoff just kind of chit-chatting with the umpire. Now we're ready. No balls and a strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth.
I wonder what they were talking about.
I don't know. Pitch is high. Count even at a ball and a strike. Patrick Freeman has been given 1 run, and that may be all he's going to get. That's way outside by Rhodes, and it's 2-1.
You know what I would have asked him? Had any good banana pudding lately?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would have asked him.
The umpire?
Yeah. He looks like he enjoys banana pudding.
Oh, wow. Outside.
I didn't mean it that way.
Oh, man. I think he can hear you. He's pretty close to us.
He's just a good old country guy.
3-1. Let's see if Trammell will be taken. I think he will. Here's the 3-1. High, he walked him. If there's been one niche in his game tonight, it's been the walks.
Yeah, that's
it's
3.
His 3rd walk of the game. And it led to a run in the first inning. Have a runner?
Yep, I don't have.
Don't worry, I'll cover for you. No, I can't because there's no name next to his 31, right?
Yes. No name on the lineup card, huh?
No.
See if I can ask.
The pitch popped up, straight up. They look at it, but it's out of play, and it's 0-1. I apologize for my voice today. For some reason, pollen has hit me there. I washed my car mats today. That may be what it is. Stayed out there too long. No balls and a strike. Runner at first. Throw over, a little lob. He's back.
You know, there haven't been many throws. There have been a lot of lobs today.
Fairly good lead over there. Rhodes looks him over. Looks again. Looks a third time. Now the pitch. Swung on. Shot to third, could be two. Throw the second one on to first. Safe. Fowler couldn't hang on. Did they get the runner at second? He's still standing there. Maybe they missed him. Nope, he's out. So that's a force out. That goes 5-4 on the out. So the fielder's choice is Wayman, who's at first.
They're going to ask, Coach Steele asked the umpire something, and I'm wondering what that is. Coach Steele may be going to go out and talk to Rhodes here too. I'm not sure. But the throw from Sackett to first was just a little wide, wasn't it? Off the plate.
Correct. I didn't really see anything down at second that would indicate anything.
Well, I was blocked off totally, so I have no idea. But it was a great grab there by Sam Jones at third just to get to the ball.
Unless they felt like the pinch runner beat the throw. But it was bang, bang. Gives us time to talk about our friends over at Ideas Tees. You know they're moving, Brian.
They have moved. In fact, they are in their brand new location at 111 East MTCS Road. Saw a picture from Raider Tees in their new showroom. They got it all going out there. So be sure to stop by for officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider merchandise from Raider Tees. Tees, polos, hats, you name it, they've got it. And Ideas Tees, they're in the same location, 111 East MTCS Road. And they've got you covered on screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, anything you can think of. So that's Ideas Tees and Raider Tees, now in their brand spanking new home, 111 East MTCS Road. That's right across from Middle Tennessee Christian School. And if you remember where years ago Tags used to be, and then where the billiards place used to be, and that little strip right there behind the bank and across from the school, that's where you'll find Ideas Tees and Raider Tees.
I think the conversation was they felt like the runner interfered with the second baseman, the throw.
Gotcha.
I think that's what it was.
Well, Coach Steele did not win that argument.
2 out now, and it goes to the top of the order. Asher Evans, the shortstop. The pitch to him. Takes a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Asher has walked twice, and he scored the only run of this game so far. 1-0 Oakland. We're in the bottom half of the 5th. With an insurance run out there for Oakland at first. The pitch. A little low. And he's falling behind Evans. 2 balls, no strikes. Carter would be next. Oakland with 1 run on 1 hit. Rockvale no runs on 3 hits. Rhodes throws over, and it's just a little show me that you're there throw. And we'll start things over again. 2 balls, no strikes. Evans crowding that plate. The pitch. Strike called. Fastball. Nipped that outside corner, and it's 2-1. Rhodes, a left-hander, pitched well tonight. This is his 5th inning. He's gone 4 2/3. Throw over, runner back. Two and 1 the count to Evans. He is paying close attention down there to Wayman. The pitch, runner going. Strike called, throw down. It's going to be in time for the out. So caught stealing was Caden Wayman for the final out. No runs, there was a walk, and the caught stealing erased that. And Logan Rose survives the 5th. We go to the 6th. It's still Oakland 1, Rockvale nothing.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of
Security.
summer or the
We bring cutting-edge protection with live video monitoring, access control entry, advanced camera systems, and intermedia IP phones. all designed to keep your business safe and connected. From small businesses to large enterprises, our expert team ensures seamless integration and around-the-clock monitoring, because security isn't just a service, it's our mission. Turner Security, powered by TechCore.
Prep Baseball.
Our game tonight brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. And leading off now, the top of the sixth, will be the first baseman, Jacob Fowler, Riley Fowler, the designated hitter, and Nick Grissoff, the catcher. And Jacob tonight has singled, and he's grounded to first. He's 1 for 2. Leading off the sixth. And a strike is called. Now, Rockvale starting to the number of outs that they've got left, that's 6. Freeman with the wind and the pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The only run of this game scored in the very first opening inning on a walk and a double by Griever. Pitch is outside, and he's falling behind now, 2 balls and a strike. Freeman has walked 1. He struck out 11, giving up 3 hits. So he's had some base runners, but he's been able to get out of it. Strike called. He got out of a bases-loaded jam, which I think was huge. That was in the 4th, and then came back to strike out the side in the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1-0 Oakland. And the pitch. Outside. Same location, just a little further out. And the count goes to 3-2. He doesn't want to walk him. The wind by Freeman, and here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, popped foul out of play. He had a good cut, but he couldn't afford to let that one go. It was a little high, it looked. 3-2. Ball, he walked it. Second walk of the game, and a leadoff walk here in the 6th. So Fowler is on. And that brings up Riley Fowler, the designated hitter. Flied out, and he's reached on an error. 0 for 2. So Rockvale's got the tying run on at first. Nobody out. Open stance for Riley Fowler. And the pitch from Freeman. Showing bunt, pops it foul back this way. Hit the screen and bounce right back to Trammell. No balls and a strike. Trying to get that runner to second. Let's see if he's bunting again. I kind of think he is. Freeman's ready, the pitch. Bunts it up in the air, and it's going to be caught by Carter. But the runner alertly got back. That was Jacob Fowler. So a pop-up. The sacrifice does not work. And there's one away. Jacob had to stay at first. Grissoff, the batters, walked, and he struck out. Freeman has 1 out here in the 6th. Swing. Did he go? Yes. 0-1. Boy, he is throwing it hard right now. Been up in the strike zone just a tad. He's out in front of Grissoff, 0-1. From the stretch, pitch number 94 coming. Curveball in there. 0-2. Jacob Fowler led off the inning with a walk, and Riley Fowler popped out. trying to bunt. And the 0-2 pitch. Fastball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
John, that Siegel Riverdale game just went final, and it is 3-0 Siegel over Riverdale. Final
Somebody
score.
pitched a good game tonight.
Yep.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 12. 2 out in the inning. And it's the last hope for Rockvale here in the 6th is Tylen Green, who has struck out in the 2nd. He struck out in the 4th. Trying to prevent getting the golden sombrero. Freeman gets a sign. The runner goes. Pitches down low, and it just pops out of Trammell's hands, and the runner's at second. And that's big. It doesn't seem like much, but that stolen base gets that runner the tying run at second.
Note to self, John. The battery on the phone, the streaming will not go a full game without power.
Did you have to run and get some?
No, I had to go and move it down and run the power to it. Yeah. So apologies to those who were watching. They could still hear it for it's about a half an inning.
Curveball in there. That has been his pitch tonight. That spelled him out several times. You throw as hard as he does, though, that curveball looks like it's going about 40 miles an hour. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out. Freeman with the pitch. Another breaking pitch in there. And it's 1-2. This one went to the inside corner and landed right in the middle of the plate. 1-2. To Green. Freeman checks that runner down at second. Pitch number 100. Swung on and missed. Struck him out for 13 on the night. Rockvale, no runs. They get a walk, and they leave 1. We have played 5.5. Going to the bottom of the 6th. Oakland still leads it 1-0 here on State Farm Prep Baseball.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
The Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department is going door to door asking for your help in the 2025 special census. The only information they will ask for is your street address, the number of residents living at that address, and their first and last names. That's it, and it only takes a couple of minutes to complete. Information gathered for the special census provides funds to improve our public safety division, and that benefits the entire community. You can also fill out the special census online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Listening to Prep Baseball.
Our game brought to you in part by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Andy Womack, 1535 West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer. That's Andy Womack, 890-0850. Top of the second, Eagleville leading the Middle Tennessee Monarchs 1-0 in baseball. I'm scouring for scores to keep you updated on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
We go to the 6th for Oakland. Top of the order, Asher Evans, Andrew Carter, and Carson Pack. And Oakland would like nothing better than get a run, an insurance run. Pitches down low ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Evans was up when the pinch runner was caught stealing back in the 5th. That's why he's batting now. And now a little conversation. Grissoff.
So that's the only thing that I missed. Okay.
After all that antenna wandering?
Well, yeah, I thought maybe I missed a batter, but you mentioned the caught stealing, so that explains why there were only 3 at-bats in the 5th.
1 ball, no strikes. This is a rather lengthy conversation here, and Grissoff finally comes back. It is definitely chilled off a little bit here. I guess you could feel that outside when you were
a little
with
bit.
the camera.
Some short sleeves still out there.
There's a pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. You know you've had a well-pitched game, strike called, when this is the 3rd at bat for the leadoff hitter, and we're in the 6th.
Well, if Austin Bragg comes back in to pinch run, John, that's number 31 that we didn't have the name for.
Oh, you did that too? Wow, you're amazing.
Kevin Wright, I texted him. He was asleep.
1-2 pitch. Low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Been 1-0 since the first inning. Oakland.
It was the first batter that finally came across in that first inning, so that's why we've been here a while.
Now, Asher became prepared. He's got a little underjacket underneath his uniform.
I saw that.
Well, he is a shortstop. 2-2 pitch. Outside. Didn't want to walk him.
Are you saying that they kind of
you know,
their beat of their own drummer
well,
there?
yeah, a little bit. And they're flashy. Shortstops are flashy.
Kind of like the kicker in football?
No,
like that.
Kicker in football, he's not flashy. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and he just missed with a fastball. Rhodes wanted that one, jumping up and down on the mound. Evans, 3rd walk of the game for him.
Is there some type of different colored sombrero for that?
No, I'm just
like
saying.
Silver sombrero if you've walked all 3 times?
No.
Okay.
If you strike out every time in the game, you get the golden sombrero. And we're going to have a little conversation. And we've already mentioned Ideas Tees. And
Do you know they moved?
I will say this. I love that old location. I did love it.
Uh-huh.
But I think this is going to be an even better location.
I think they've got a little more room, too.
Yeah.
And right now they're kind of separated.
And they've got a sales area separated, right?
Well, Raider Tees is in its own place.
So somebody can be over there in sales.
Right.
Not bothering somebody else in production.
Yeah. They are gonna move those around a little bit in a few months once that one suite comes open. So they will be all connected at one point, but they're still gonna keep that set up.
Well, if you want great service, that's who you need to go see, our friends over at Ideas Tees. They can get it done. That's ideastees.com too, by the way.
Yeah, RaiderTees.com if you're wanting Blue Raider stuff.
That brings up Andrew Carter. Now, he has done the opposite. He is 0 for 2. He's due. The pitch. Bunts it, and it's a good one. Rhodes has to pounce on it. Throw to first. It's going to be in time.
Wow.
Bang, bang, but it was, I think, the right call. And the big thing is Evans goes down to second. So a sacrifice. That must be wishful thinking. I'm marking them on in the 7th inning. Okay. Here we go.
This is the only sport that we use pencil in, isn't it?
Yes. It would be a mess if it didn't.
I asked Dick Palmer about that, and he said only pencil.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. The strike is called, and the runner goes to third as the ball gets away. That's huge right there. Pass ball. And now, with the runner down at third with only 1 out, that changes this at bat for Carson Pack, who's grounded to short on a 6-4-3 double play, but he hit it so hard it was just perfect.
But John, Oakland's got 2 outs to try to get something across here and put a little insurance on the board.
And Freeman at 100 pitches, I don't know whether we'll see him or not, but here's the wind in the pitch. Had a good cut and he fouled it back. The only RBI of the game belongs to the guy on deck, and that's Braxton Griever, who doubled back in the first.
John, it looks like the Oakland Lady Patriots are going to go 10-2-1 on the season. They are beating Covenant Christian right now 10-0 in the bottom of the 4th.
We'll be seeing them a little bit later in the year. tried to almost where we had planned one, but I think they changed the game. Here's a strike called.
They changed the game because of
rain, I think, on the field.
It was either that or umpires. I can't remember. I know there was one game because of a lack of umpires, but I'm not so sure it wasn't two, but it was one of the two things.
That's a big strikeout there of Pack. It makes it 2 out now. Pitches the ball 1-0 to Griever. Just doubled and drove in a run and grounded to short.
Got all those scores updated on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. WGNSradio.com/scoreboard. You can see them all too.
/ The
Sir,
pitch
yes, sir.
swung on, fouled, down the third base line. Count even at a ball and a strike.
You say / all you want.
Dalton says /
Well, what does he know?
Evidently a lot.
He said he was watching when the camera went off, of course. That's the one time.
Did he laugh?
No, he sent me a little laughing emoji.
Uh-huh.
I told him, note to self, the phone will not make it through a full game. He did say he liked to listen to our baseball, but not really any other sport. He doesn't like that.
There's a strike called on the outside corner. Well, it's more relaxing, unless it's intense like right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and you're playing with the table. I really don't know what you're doing.
Sharpening my pencil. I broke my lead.
2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Oakland, and the pitch high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Logan Rhodes has gone all the way. He's thrown 84 pitches in this one. Coach Messick would like to have a little action down there at first.
You think?
2 balls, 2 strikes. And Rhodes really slowing the pace down. And the 2-2. Strike 3 called. I don't think that Breast and Griever agreed with that. But it's a strikeout, and it's strikeout number 6. Logan Rhodes has pitched a fine game tonight. Giving up 1 run. That may be enough for Oakland. We'll see. 6 strikeouts and 1 left on base here. We've completed 6. Last chance for the Rockvale Rockets. Oakland leads 1-0 on State Farm Prep Baseball.
Parks Auction. We handle everything.
Whether you're buying or selling your home.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
You're listening to Prep Baseball.
Our game tonight brought to you in part on WGNS and Big G TV, in part by Ideas Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School.
What are you doing?
I'm cleaning the table.
You're making it worse.
I'm trying.
It just gets darker. Are you using alcohol or something?
No, it's just water.
Just let the ladies, just leave it alone. It's terrible. 7th inning time. Freeman trying to go all the way. Look, it's
perfectly clean. Men can't do anything.
Nope. I thought you knew that by now.
I do, yeah.
0-1 the count to Owen Guidry. He's flied out and hit by a pitch. Freeman's still out there, and the pitch to him. Strike called, 0-2. It's Guidry, Harning, and then the top of the order. Patrick Freeman trying to go all the way and give Oakland this 1-0 victory. Here's the wind and the pitch. outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I can't believe she I mean, it's beautifully done.
She had some kind of cleaner. I had
oh,
only
right.
water.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay.
Had to be.
1-2 pitch. Oh, well, that was close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Freeman on the way, not wasting any time. Missed that one outside, mad at himself. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 7th inning, the last 3 outs are always the hardest. And the 3-2. He walked him. That is walk number 3, I believe.
That's what I have.
So it's not over yet. Rockvale threatening the tying runs at first. And here comes maybe the toughest out that Freeman's had tonight is Harding. And they're going to have a little conversation. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and be right back, Connor.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. You'd do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me help you by combining your home and auto.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work. Well, the conversation is over, and Coach Mack Hawks has decided to leave Freeman in there. The leadoff batter is on with a walk, and Harding is the batter, Sam Harding. Second baseman singled, and he's grounded to second. He's been a tough out tonight, and now time's been called as Harding got a little anxious there. Gets the sign, the pitch, bunts it up in the air, and it's a foul ball.
Boy, Trammell gave it every effort, even diving onto the turf here to try to stretch out to make that catch, but just couldn't come up with it.
That would have been a big out. Let's see if Harding continues to bunt. I think that he will.
Nobody out.
No balls and a strike. They want to get that runner down to second, though. And the pitch. Breaking ball. He goes for it, and he has strike 2 on him. Now we'll see what happens here. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, nobody out. We're in the 7th. Oakland with a 1-0 lead. The tying run for Rockvale is at first. Freeman from the stretch. And the pitch. Breaking pitch fouled. Harding, man, he has fouled a lot of balls off tonight. What Freeman would like would be a strikeout or a grounder somewhere. Throw over. Runner back. He's up to 109 pitches. But he told Coach Hawks he was okay. He's got Harding in a hole. On deck is Ty Newton. The 0-2 pitch. Ball gets away, and the runner's going to get there without a bunt. I guess it hit him. That's what happened. I didn't see that, but been hit by a pitch, and I don't know if that might be all for Freeman.
Mack Hawks is coming out, John. I don't see anybody warming up, so it's probably somebody who is on the field.
Our game tonight is brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. He's a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, 615-873-1700. 1,700. And the change has been made. Freeman's coming out, and we're going to have a change, and we'll tell you who it is when we come back. It's 1-0 Oakland. We're in the 7th.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make
Turner
your
Security.
savings last?
We bring cutting-edge protection with live video monitoring, access control entry, advanced camera systems, and intermedia IP phones, all designed to keep your business safe and connected. From small businesses to large enterprises, our expert team ensures seamless integration and around-the-clock monitoring, because security isn't just a service, it's our mission. Turner Security, powered by TechCore.
And you're listening to Prep Baseball.
And we're back, and
Carter is your new pitcher here, John, for the Oakland Patriots. Andrew Carter. He was playing first. And number 9 is going to come in and play at first.
And
Jacob Gallinack is at first, John.
Carter is getting in his finishing his warm-up tosses. He inherits a mess, really. Runners at first and second, nobody out. It was a hit batter in the inning and a walk, and that's where we stand. So his job is to hold him here.
They've given a little more time here for Carter to warm up. There was no bullpen for him, so giving him plenty of time. And for Freeman, I'm just going to kind of work on his ledger here as we're going. The two out there at first and second belong to him, but thus far he's only given up 3 hits on the night, 13 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 2 hit batters for Mr. Freeman. But again, we can't close the book on him until we see what happens to Guidry and Harding.
Yeah, the runners at first and second belong to Freeman. He had 13 strikeouts tonight.
Well, kind of like Rhodes' night, John. It was the walks and the hit batters that have been tough, and it doesn't get any easier. And Carter coming in at a really crucial time. You got the top of the order up here.
Well, that hit batter was just tough.
Yeah.
Because it kind of got him out of the game.
He was ahead in the count, too,
yeah,
I think.
He was. And it brings up Newton, who is swinging from the right side, facing a left-hander. Ty is a switch hitter. I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Runners at first and second. Not a big lead by either one of them. There's a strike called, 0-1. Carter, by the way, bats in the number 2 spot in the order. He checks the runners. The pitch to the plate. Ball out, up and high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Newton has doubled, and he struck out twice. He's 1 for 3. He's got big runners out there right now. The pitch. Takes a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't think Ty agreed with that one. In the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. Runners at first and second. Rockvale trying to claw their way back here in this game, in the 7th. Carter from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on, stayed alive, fouls it out of play.
Nobody better, Ty.
Carter gets back on the mound. Pressure situation for both the pitcher and the hitter. And the 1-2 pitch again. Breaking pitch is a little high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Not a big difference in the speed of that one.
And that Oakland softball game is final now. 10-0 Oakland over Covenant Christian.
The 2-2 pitch. Breaking pitch fouled back out of play. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Oakland Lady Patriots are 10-2-1 on the year. That's what I have here. They may not have all the scores posted.
We're going to do that 2-2 pitch over again now. And here it is. It's line foul down the third base line. That was well hit.
Well, there was a little duck and cover action over in the Oakland dugout.
Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ty Newton. He would be followed by Littleton, who he's 0 for 3, but he's made a great catch in right field tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Foul back. Well, the tension's building here in the 7th. Newton steps back in. Runners get their lead. That's Guidry and Harding out there. 2-2. Swung on, chopped foul down the third base line. That was a good pitch by Carter, but Newton just got a piece of it. Two balls, 2 strikes. No outs, top of the 7th. Oakland leads 1-0. Carter from the stretch. Breaking pitch sails outside. Another bad one now will load him up. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Cannot get over how tough of a situation Carter came into, you know.
Here we come down to it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swung on, fouled away on a fastball.
This may break that record for pitches and 1 at bat.
When a guy switch hits, you wonder which is their best side.
Yeah.
But I think it's this side for Newton. 3-2 the count. He's probably going to get something to hit. 3-2 pitch. Swung on. Fly ball, foul territory, and giving chase, but this way out of play.
Boy, if he'd have straightened that out, John, that would have. Woo.
Gallinick was on his horse trying to get there. You feel the tension building as the, as the pitch count just wouldn't want to be a pitcher. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitchers' moms have no fingernails. They've chewed them off, right?
The stretch and the pitch. Fastball popped him up. Is there going to be room? There will not be.
Well, Newton isn't giving him any easy foul-offs either.
And the issue here, the breaking ball has not been in consistently for strikes, so he's kind of staying with the stuff that's working for him. Carter back from the stretch. 3-2 on the way. Swung on, drilled. Way back. This ball is out of here. It's a 3-run homer for Ty Newton. Talk about a hero's welcome as he comes into the dugout. And they have taken the lead, Rockvale. 3 RBIs. Oh, he didn't touch base. He missed the base, and they've thrown him out. I've never seen that before.
Newton missed the base. Mac Hawks came out, said tag. He told Trammell to touch the plate. So that's only 2 runs.
I have never seen that, ever. But it's 2-1. Regardless.
Coach Shea Deal is.
Is that 2-1? 2-1?
It's 2-1 score now, 2-1.
Well, I've never seen that.
Shea's really given his thoughts there, but I mean, I could see Mac in the corner of my eye came out toward that Oakland logo on the third base side and told Trammell to touch the bag there or touch the plate.
Well, it's a great hit. It's a homer, but it's going to go down as 3 base, I guess. I'm not really sure how you, because you can't give him one for if he didn't touch all the bases. So we're going to give him a, I guess.
It went out of the park.
Yeah.
Let me look and see how they wind up scoring this on their game changer. I hear the scorer out there. I'm going to go ask her. That's interesting.
They haven't changed the score either. So does that mean?
It should be 2-1, yeah.
Swing and a miss to Littleton. Well, I've seen just about everything in my lifetime now. And the pitch. Littleton fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. Well, Ty Newton fouled about 10 pitches in that series, and then he belted one into deep left field for over the fence. Homer, but he didn't touch home plate. Swung on, fouled away. Nonetheless, Rockvale leads it 2-1. Bases are empty now and 1 out. The pitch, swing and a miss. Littleton goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Carter. So Charge Freeman with 2 runs. All of his runs are in. And Carter gave up 1 hit. It was the homer. And swung on fouled. He's in the hole now, 0-2. This is Sam Jones.
The officials, I'm sorry, John.
Who has struck out 3 times in this game already.
The official scorer said there's no way to do it other than a triple, 2-run triple.
Yep. That's what I thought.
And she's never seen it either, so.
Well, you can't give him, strike called. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the inning, 2-1 as 2 runs have come across here for Rockvale. There's a little scribble. They're going to throw him out, and that's the inning. But 2 runs on 1 hit. It was a triple that went over the fence, I guess. And I'm so confused. Anyway, Carter gets 2 strikeouts, and they leave no one, and Rockvale has taken the lead 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 7th now. Oakland's got to come off the deck and try to tie this one up. We'll be back with more of State Farm Prep Baseball.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the
Security.
Law Offices.
We bring cutting-edge protection with live video monitoring, access control entry, advanced camera systems, and intermedia IP phones. All designed to keep your business safe and connected. From small businesses to large enterprises, our expert team ensures seamless integration and around-the-clock monitoring because security isn't just a service, it's our mission. Turner Security, powered by TechCore.
listening to Prep Baseball.
We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 2-1 now, Rockvale, as they've come from behind, and Logan Rhodes still out there. And the first pitch to Chris Richardson is swung on and missed. It'll be Richardson, Campbell, and Banaski, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Pitch, breaking pitch, falls in there for a strike, 0-2.
This has been one of the most interesting games with different things happening, great defense.
0-2 pitch. There's a bouncer to second. Make that to the mound. No, the first base, sorry. Didn't see the ball. One out, however. And it brings up Campbell, who is grounded to short twice. Once on a force out, and the second time 6-3 on the put out.
John, it's really looming large now. Asher Evans, who led off the 6th with the walk and got all the way to third base and was left stranded out there just last inning.
Yeah, missed opportunity for Oakland. Fastball's high, 1 ball, no strikes. And Logan Rhodes, who has been trailing this entire game, has a chance to finish it out for Rockvale here.
You know what's weird? He's trailed this whole game and so far has just given up the 1 run in the first inning.
And the 1 hit.
Yep. I meant the 1 hit, not 1 run, but that was just all in the first inning for Oakland.
Pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's had some times of struggle with walks and a hit batter, but he's kind of settled in and pitched around it.
2-0 the count to Campbell. And he calls time. Rhodes taking his time. They got the first out of the inning. And the pitch from the left-hander. Ball low. 3-0.
Boy, Savion is pretty imposing when he comes up to the plate, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And now, Griswold going to go out and talk to him.
This game's gone on so long I can't eat anymore.
What?
It's my fasting time, it says on my phone.
Oh.
That's so aggravating. Because that's when I want something as soon as it tells me, you know?
3-0 the count to Campbell. Let's see if he throws one down the middle for him. Nope. Walks him on 4 pitches. Now he's up to 92 pitches on the night. He has had the occasional walk. That's his 5th. And the tie run is at first. And Banaski is the batter. He's grounded to short and he's flied out. Going to get a runner, and that's Austin Bragg. And Bragg is down at first. He'll be running, and that is an important base runner down there. Running for Oakland. And here is Banaski. Everybody getting instructions where they're going to go with the ball if it's hit to them. Big thing is you want to get the lead runner if you can. I'm not sure Banaski will be bunting here. I've kind of got a feeling he won't be.
We're going to find out here real quick.
You know Mac Hawks, he likes to move the runners.
Yep.
So Rhodes checks that runner. Pitch to the plate, not bunting. Takes it low, 1 ball, no strikes. Now they're not going to do much until he can throw a strike. Bragg with the lead down at first.
Well, for Oakland to bunt in this situation with 1 out, I mean, you don't want to get a runner to second with 2 outs and just, 1 more out to work with, trailing by a run.
If you were tied,
yeah,
you probably would.
Yeah.
Rhodes checks the runner. 2-1 Rockvale. We're in the 7th. That one's low. 2 balls, no strikes. Rhodes may help him if he can't get the ball over the plate here. Pitch number 95 fixing to come out.
There is action in the Rockvale bullpen, it seems.
The 2-0. That one's low. Had some movement in it, but broke downward. 3-0. I don't think Banansky will be swinging if you were to give him $100 right now. Runner at first is Bragg.
What about a free Chick-fil-A sandwich?
No, not going to do it.
Not gonna happen.
3-0. Strike called. Right on the outside corner. Three balls and a strike. 2-1 Rockvale, trying to hang on for a come-from-behind win. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Shot through the left side and a base hit. Second hit off Rhodes, and in a big inning here. Runners at first and second. Only one out. Now it's getting very interesting. So Banansky singles. That brings up Will Trammell, who's popped up, and he has walked. He's 0 for 1. And now we're going to have a pitching change here as Rhodes up to pitch number 97. And Rockvale will go to their bullpen. We're going to go to Connor, who's going to give us some information coming up here on State Farm Prep Baseball. We'll be right back.
At Little Caesars, get a large custom 2-topping pizza for only $7.99 when you order online. Wait, did I just say $7.99? Get out of here. This pizza is only $7.99. No way. This is $7.99? You're joshing me. You're saying this pizza perfection is only $7.99? Well, you're crazy for this. Listen, pirate, stop taking my $7.99 pizza. Choose a large custom 2-topping pizza for the unbelievable price of $7.99 when you order online. Only $7.99. What?
Pizza.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850 and let me save you money and time.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Ryan, tell us about the new pitcher on the mound for Rockvale.
Well, that is the right-hander Nelson Perez, who's been warming up a little bit. He gives the thumbs up to the umpire, and he is ready to face Will Trammell. And, John, these are think about being in a big moment in a game. You're trying to win the first game in a 3-game series versus a district opponent. 2 on, and the winning run at first.
And Trammell is in, the right-handed hitter getting ready. First and second, 1 out. Perez looks into the sign. Checks the runners. And now the pitch. Swung on, drilled into right field. This could be trouble, and it is. It drops in for a base hit. Here comes the throw to the plate, late. We're tied at 2, and runners are at second and third. It's a double for Will Trammell. Given an RBI, third hit of the game. First off Perez. Boy, that was trouble when it got off the bat.
Sure did.
So Oakland has come off the deck here and tied this up at 2-2.
And, John, also the winning run is all the way to third.
Got a runner for Oakland. I thought I saw 9.
Yep, I don't have that lineup. Sorry, John.
Oh. And here's Caden Wayman, struck out and grounded to third.
That is Nathan Carlton.
So Carlton's at second. And down at first is Banansky, or third, excuse me. Well, Banansky and Trammell have back-to-back hits. And the first pitch to Wayman is a strike called. The pitch didn't go for it, I don't think. Ball gets away, but not far enough. And the count even at a ball and a strike. Wayman How old would you say Wayman is? He looks really young, doesn't he?
He really does. I don't know. Sophomore, maybe?
The pitch. Swung on, chop to third. They're going to go home with it. The throw is going to be in time. Runners will move to third. So the force out on Banansky as Jones. It goes 5-3 on the put out. Now they're 2 away. Going to third is Carlton.
I guess the thought is it's worth a shot, right? If you can sneak in.
Well, yes, and it had to be a perfect throw, and it was. But, a lot of things could go wrong. You hold the runner, they're going to get the throw to first, so that'd make 2 out, so I'd say yes. That's a split-second decision that you have to make.
Yeah. Well, and he probably knew before, He didn't just take off on his own. I'm sure the third base coach down there made sure everybody knew.
So we are tied at 2. Hits are even at 3 apiece. And got a runner now. No, I think that's Wayman. Yeah, he's just coming back. He's at first. Carlton at third. 2 out. It's going to take a 2-out hit. And here's Asher Evans, who's walked 3 times. Perez kind of throws 3/4. The pitch almost hit him. 1 ball, no strikes. Asher Evans has never seen a ball he doesn't like because he takes a lot of walks. Right-handed hitter. Winning run is at third. Pressure's on Oakland. You can't have a pass ball. You can't have an error. 1 ball, no strikes. Perez from the stretch. The pitch. Low. 2 balls, no strikes. Now the runner goes to second. Stolen base for Wayman.
Well, there was no way Grissoff was going to throw down.
No. In fact, it might be called catcher's whatever. I can't remember what they call it.
Catcher's indifference?
Yeah, thank you. Pitch is outside. Well, that was a great save there by Grissoff. If that goes by him, it's going to bounce to the right side.
And the run is in.
I don't think he can get it.
Yep.
3-0 to Evans, who has walked 3 times tonight. Does he make it 4? He hasn't even had to swing the bat tonight. The pitch. Strike called. 3-1, right down the middle. 1 run is in.
Think he takes another one?
I think he'll be swing if he sees one he likes. 3-1. Low outside. He walked him. 5 walks for Asher Evans tonight. And the bases are juiced. And here's Andrew Carter, who is this is what's so great about this game. He is the pitcher of record right now. If he singles, gets a hit, he can win the game for him. Andrew Carter struck out twice, and he's sacrificed. 0 for 2. Right-handed batter steps in there against the right-hander Perez. No place to put him. Perez has got to throw strikes. Pitch is a low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, I thought that was close.
Well, now, John, that caught trying to score at home plate a minute ago is big, but you don't know what's going to happen after that.
You don't. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-2 tie. The pitch outside. 2-0. Carter in the driver's seat right now. Runners get their lead. The bases are loaded. 2 out in the inning. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. Well, there's nothing you can say. If you're Rockvale, there's nothing you can say. You can't go out there and tell him. I mean, it's just his game.
Same thing. Give him $100. He's not going to swing at this one.
Yeah. I don't think he'll swing twice. 3 balls, no strikes. He walks him the run. The game is over. Perez from the stretch, 3-0. Strike call. No question about that one. 3-1.
Well, he just threw right down the center of the plate.
Carter's got to be looking for it in the same spot here. 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. Swung on, fouled.
Well, John, if he just pulled the trigger a half second earlier, there's a huge gap out there because Newton is playing toward the second base bag.
3-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up, right side, but out of play. And again, everybody's heart kind of flutters a little. 2 out. Bases are loaded, full of Patriots.
This game is not for the faint of heart.
No. We're in a 2-2 tie. He's got to get it over. Carter knows that. 3-2 pitch. Here it is. It hit him, and that's your ball game.
Oh, wow. Wow.
He tried to go inside on him, and the ball game is over. Give him an RBI the hard way, but he'll take it. Andrew Carter, he's also going to be the winning pitcher in this game. And the Oakland Patriots come from behind after Rockvale had come from behind, and they win it by a score of 3-2. Coming home there was the runner, Carlton, and the ball game is over. What a game. Rockvale was down 1-0 in the 7th, came back to get 2. Now, what you're going to look back at, he touches home plate, it's a 3-1 game going into that inning.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, there was a big inning for Oakland. They get 2 runs on 1-2 hits. There were 2 walks in the inning and a hit batter, and that was the difference in the game. And they go away with a 3-2 win here from Oakland High School. We'll be back with the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show right after we have this break. Stay with us.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service. From personal tax preparation to business bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes, at Craig's Tax Service, our staff is here to help.
Get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
As a former Siegel Star football player, I know the importance of the high school sports experience. Good luck to all county student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Well, nothing like fun at the old ballpark tonight. And if you missed this game, you missed a gem. Oakland wins 3-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Oakland, 2 runs, 3 hits for Rockvale. And good luck, because I'm going to hand you the player of the game. But we're going to tell you what we're doing here. It's time for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Whether it's heating or cooling, Prentice Allsup services all major brands and often provides same-day service. Their team of Ring Pro professionals is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable year-round. Call 615-890-1311 or visit PrenticeAllsup.com to schedule your service today. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, trusted comfort on West College Street. Now, I know summer's coming. It's a good time, really, to get another check. You know, we do that in the wintertime, but you need to do it in the summer. The air conditioner's probably even more important, to be honest with you. So give them a call. That number again, 615-890-1311. Well, I'm exhausted. 3-2, Oakland wins it. And our Dr. Automotive players of the game, Brian, you've had a chance to kind of look things over, and there are only 3 hits, so the offensive stars are limited.
Yeah, I for Rockvale, Ty Newton.
Okay, yeah.
He was 2 for 4 today, a double, a triple, 2 RBI, and that was one of the weirdest plays I've ever seen in baseball. He hit what was in essence a 3-run homer, but didn't touch the plate. Oakland's catcher.
Exuberation, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, because there was a big pile on there, and
he missed the plate. Yeah,
Trammell,
he was jumping up.
Yeah, Trammell tagged him out. But anyway, without his bat, John, it would not have been a great day. And I think
we might ought to give kudos to Mac Hawks.
Well, that's true.
Because if he doesn't see that happen, they may not throw to the plate.
Exactly. So, and for the Oakland Patriots, I'm thinking Will Trammell, John. He was 1 for 2. He had a run scored, but he drove in a big run to tie the ball game in the 7th, and he wound up scoring the 3rd run to win the game.
And I just think it's amazing that Andrew Carter, who came in relief, wins the game being hit by a pitch. And, that's just baseball. I can't explain it. That's just the way it is. That's your Dr. Automotive Players of the Game. Dr. Automotive is your trusted local shop for top-quality auto repair, specializing in both foreign and domestic vehicles. With ASC certified and master mechanics on staff, brothers Danny and Randy Brewer and their team are fully equipped to handle all your vehicle repair and maintenance needs. Have you sent your van in yet?
No, but that's on the agenda.
On the agenda. Visit them on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna or online at autorepairsmyrna.com. Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. I just think it's what a game. Rockvale comes off the deck to score 2 runs and take the lead in the 7th. But then Oakland in the bottom of the 7th, Rhodes was pitching great. Then he
got the first out.
Yeah, he got the first out. Then he lost control a little bit. And then that big hit by Trammell off of Perez. You just never know.
And Bonaski's hit that really got Rhodes out of the game was huge.
Yeah. That's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be complex, so it's smart to get expert help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, as well as financial and bookkeeping services. Call them today at 615-890-2233 or check out craigstaxservice.com. And if you missed part of the game, you can head to wgnssports.com and click on the Sir Pizza podcast button to listen, watch, or download. You can also check the archives for past games. Don't forget, you can order your favorite pizza online as well. Visit sirpizzatn.com for carryout or delivery. And better yet, you can download their app to start earning rewards points. Find Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church Street, and Memorial Boulevard. 3-2, Oakland wins it. And here with the stats, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. That's good old Josh Houston and Associates. Here's Brian with all the totals.
All right, here we go. So you had the Oakland Patriots. I'll give you their stats here first. Andrew Carter, you kind of mentioned it. He went 0 for 3, but was hit by a pitch and has an RBI because of it, and Oakland wins the game. Braxton Griever was 1 for 3 with a double and drove in a run. 1 for 3 for Stephen Bernaski, and 1 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI for Will Trammell. For the pitching staff of the Patriots, 6 innings for Freeman, 2 runs, 3 hits, 13 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 2 hit batters. And for Mr. Andrew Carter, in his 1 inning, gave up a hit and struck out 2. Now for the Rockvale Rockets, 2 for 4 with 2 RBI for Ty Newton, a double, and 2 RBI triple that went over the fence. Go figure, it's baseball. Jacob Fowler, 1 for 2 with a walk. 0 for 2 with a walk for Grissoff. And 1 for 2 for Sam Harding, and he was hit by a pitch. Rhodes, he went 6 1/3 innings, 1 run, 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, 5 walks, and a hit batter. And Perez, in his 2/3 of an inning, 1 run, 1 hit, a walk, and a hit batter. Those are the stats. It was an Oakland victory, 3-2. They led all the way until the top of the 7th when Rockvale took a 2-1 lead. Then Oakland comes back with 2 runs of their own in the bottom of the 7th to win it 3-2. Stats from JHA Company, Fans Heating and Air, as well as our friends at Winners Trophies.
All right, Brian, I guess we don't really know what we're going to do the rest of this week. Weather is going to be a big issue.
Yeah, wgnssports.com is your place to keep up with that on-air schedule there.
And trust me, folks, I don't even know before you know. I mean, you all will probably know before I know. I get called, you know.
You get a text.
Let's go out there in the rain and do a game. But anyway, Connor Hayes back at the station. He's doing all the hard work.
Yeah, we're just having fun. He's really working hard.
And I want to thank our friends at Oakland here in the concession stands and helping us recognize players and all kinds of things.
That's right.
They were doing a lot tonight. And I guess that's going to be it. So we'll keep you posted. WGNSradio.com is the information center for you to look at. For Connor Hayes and Brian Barrett, this is John Dinkins. Until we see you next time, so long, everybody.
We now return to regular